Hello, everyone. How's it going? That's right. I'm back and I'm working on, obviously, this thing called a game. They call it a game. Oh, I forgot to put down the green screen. Shit. There we go. Ah, perfect. Now y'all can see what the fuck, what the heck's going on over here. All right. So let's see. We are looking for under video sources. I'm gonna click on the data source on this side. Yeah. I'll work on shrinking that down a little bit. See, it's hard to show it on this screen because it's so dang tiny and tight. So what we'll do is we'll make it large enough that you'll somewhat see it. Just, there we go. And that kind of gives you the game view, I suppose. Let's see something. We'll cut that screen in half like that and we'll move that over here. Makes it almost viewable for you to see. Move it up here. Above my head, maybe? No, I'll just put it over here for you. I'll hide off some of the browser behind me. Okay, there you go. All right, that's the best I'm going to do for you people that are on a phone. So let's see something. Let's refresh the screen and see. If we have a better, see if some of the issues I've been working on is fixed. So, I'm starting a new game. And what you'll see here is something relatively interesting here. We have a how to place your first building. All right. Well, uh, still not clickable, so it's not playable. Are you kidding me? As soon as I start, I'll be right back. All right. Without the phone interruptions, we should try and do this a little more. Okay, so we're having an issue with the building module. I'm like, I can't place the building. Is there a way? Of course, there's a way. Of course. Oops. No, we didn't want to do that. Fuck. There we go. Okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. And we're going to. Okay. Okay. Backwards. Endless. Okay, so I'm more concerned with what the hell's going to generate this freaking key. Hey, gate, how's it going? We're gonna go and get this key. All right. Uh-huh. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. You said they added that. I don't see it. Mm-hmm. Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay, and I don't see any chats going on up there, so hey, hey, what do you know? Hey, hey, what do you say? Let's see. But doesn't let me do the sharing bit. So I don't know if this is going to throw me off or not. So we'll attempt to do this. The largest shot. Minimize that part. We'll do this again. Hmm. Okay, how the hell do I share my lives with people? That's the question I have. You know, it doesn't say we are anywhere to share lives or whatever. Um, I could be mistaken, but doesn't say anything here, anywhere here to share a live. It just says streaming. Yeah. Okay. I don't want to close the screen. I don't want to disrupt the live. That's why I'm trying to share it. Yeah, we're gonna hit the other button. That's for dang sure. I guess I can't share it. That kind of sucks. Yeah, well, it is what it is. Okie dokies. And then, of course, you know, I'm hoping that I can hear people in the Discord. That would be nice if people can join the Discord and come in and chat, and then we can have a conversation. Because I can't do boxes with this thing, but that's okay too. Boxes don't phase me too much. Okay, so we're just waiting on the issue with the game. Control F5. Here we are. All right, now we should. Aha! There we are. Uh. Okay, well, I don't have a shadow to show me what I'm trying to put down. Okay, this is kind of where I want to place it. There we go. And then we'll layer road, tap the road tool, top bar, and drag over owned ground. Okay. All right, now we're gonna. Okay, enter your real estate office. No, we don't want to buy a seed store. After the road goes down, it's order 1. 2 road, 3 home, 4 road, 5 seed store, 6 seed, 7 road, 8 harvest 9. Farm stand. Let's see, 10. Stock shelves. 11 stock. 11 sell goods. Okay, so while trying to figure that out, what we'll do is we'll come over here. We'll click on, we'll go into the real estate office. And it says to buy the seed store, but we have no idea what the heck is going to happen. But go in here. We're going to buy ourselves a seed store. Got to zoom in because theme tracking's all messed up still. Okay. Install seed store. Buy a house from the office. Okay. Go buy a house from the office. We'll place a house right across the right. Place the house across the street from the real estate agency. Okay. And I'll head over to the real estate agency. Oh, we gotta go into the seed store. We gotta buy some seed. Okay, so it's highlighted. It says town wants this, so we click on that. And then we click on that. And there is a road. It says there's no road. What the heck are you talking about? There's no road. What do you call this? Okay. Okay, now we're going to go harvest at least. We'll harvest some stuff. Yeah. And then you can hit I and you can see your inventory. That's going on. Hey, Gate, what's going on? I'm trying to share this live with people, but it won't friggin' give me an easy way to share the live, so whatever. And there's obviously a road connected to this farm, but it's saying that there's no road connected. Thank you, guy. Appreciate you sharing. I've been sitting here. Oh, and thank you for the coins too, sir. I appreciate that as well. And likes, huzzah, likes. Let's see. Yeah, I decided to also stream on YouTube. So I'm on I'm on the Red Box. I'm on several channels, and then I'm also on Discord. And I figured out how to get the I forgot I had a little push to talk button under my desk, so I can do push to talk into the Discord, and then when I'm talking on Discord, I can let go of the push to talk button. I forgot all about the pedals. Yes, I bought push to talk pedals. They're actually pretty cool. I had them for a couple of years and I bought them for 5M. All right. Okay, so it says contract download signing key. Alright, so he's still farming away while the code is working its way around. A lot of streamers use what? Oh, you mean YouTube? Yeah. Then I have like 181. Is that loss? Packet loss something? Okay, I just have high CPU usage. Well, no, I have high CPU usage. I'm just sitting here waiting patiently. Oh, okay. All right, we farmed. Now we're going to go into this, not the seed store, the real estate. Going to the real estate agency, damn it. And then we're going to buy a building. And we're going to buy a farm stand. As the game starts you off with enough property to get you started. So we're going to come over here. We're going to stock the shelf. Sounding good. We're going to go and check out. We're going to wait. La 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 la. And then we just wait to sell. It's only one buyer, so you know they're gonna come and go. He's gonna come and go, and this is the lever, you know. Now the question is, do we just want to continue building out the crops in this manner, or do we want to add another house and add another layer? You know, and that's the there you go. Now we're just gonna wait for the for the uh for the person to show up. You know, and up here is the demand. So we're just sitting here waiting. Thank you, Gay. I appreciate it. And let's see, we got now we're just sitting here waiting. Okay, all right, so I have to uh all right. Uh what? There we go. Perfection. Okay, now we're going to come over here. I'm going to open up another program because it's how I roll. Actually, I can just do this. Comma. Oop, Don't forget the stupid thing. Okay, there we go. Okay. All right, close that. Close that. Okay, we took care of those pieces, and I wonder how it's going to behave. Oh. Okay, gotta upload those two files as well, because, well, they didn't tell me I had to do that part. All right, now we're gonna come in here. We're going to find those two. All right. And then we're gonna do this. We're gonna do c dot dot slash dot dot cd dot dot cd dot dot cd dot dot cd dot dot ls. Tap and run. Okay. All right, now it's gonna go and install its happy stuff. We're waiting for the game to do its thing. Well, Fable 5 is not meant for general purpose programming. Fable 5 is meant for data scientists to do real deep processes. It's not meant for writing video games. That's the reason I use what I use, because it's the most ideal agent they have for software development. Okay, good. All right, so it's saying that it fixed it, so we'll see. Okay, well, we'll see if they fix it, because we're going to restart it again. I'm going to refresh the server. Okay, and let's go and place an office. Really? Okay, drag pants and map freely to map. Let the camera, let's go with the tune. Camera. There we go. Okay, well, that's kind of ridiculous when I... Well, I'm so glad it gave me a free cam button when I'm trying to place buildings. What a bunch of crap. Okay, well. There we are. Okay, let's say Okay, now what did it say? Tap on a bar and then drag over to... Oh, okay, I got to lay a road. So let's lay a road. Let's lay the road. Okay. Let's go into the building. We need a house, right? Let's say we need. Okay, let's build a house. Here we are. Okay, we just bought a house. Okay, now what do we do next? Buy a seed store from the real estate agent. Yeah. Let's go and buy a seed store. We need a seed store. Let's go buy ourselves a seed store. Okay. We'll rotate once. Don't put the seed store down. We'll go and grab a road. Put a road down. Okay. All right. So let's see. So we did real estate. We did seed store. Okay, we're going to go in the seed store. We're going to find out what's in demand. Okay. So wheat's in demand. So we're going to buy a wheat field. Then we're going to build a road. Okay, and then we're going to come in here. We're going to harvest. Okay, and we're going to harvest some. I don't know how many crops they want me to harvest, so let that harvest and let me do the next step. Okay. Okay. All right, so we're going to come in here. We're going to refresh the screen as well. Log me in. Oh, I'm so grateful I don't have to grab a phone anymore. Oh, that was such a pain. What are you talking about with Bob? I don't get it. All right, let's go into that one and let's go into the CRM platform. Uh-huh. Okay, that should be under. Actually, I was supposed to be creating a whole communication hub, but whatever. Um, we never built out the communication module. Okay, well, nothing to test yet. Okay. Yeah, let's put phase 3. Nothing else to flip and do. Oh, there was one extra piece. The database had to add some crap to the database. There we go. Wow, add a whole bunch of stuff. All right. So maybe that's what I needed. That's still doing it. All right. Well, it doesn't allow me to do deals from there, so I guess I need the phase 3. That's what I'm thinking. All right. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's going on with him, but it's not my life, not my circus, right? He will do his thing. He will do what he thinks is right for his for his platform, and if it works for him, great. If not, hopefully he learns. Okay, build a farm stand. All right, so let's go and build a farm stand. Buildings, farm stand. Okay, let's move. Yeah, farm stand should be good right about there. Okay, farm stand's built. Now let's go in. Drop the inventory, carry a harvest into the farm stand, and check that shelf. So come in here. Uh, Proceed to stock the shelf. Okay. We'll come in here and check out. I'll wait for them to come over to buy. Doopy-doopy-doo. That's working nicely. So you see, so it's giving us instructions on how to on how to play without being overbearing. I like it. Yeah, well, if he takes my advice. The whole key is, my advice has to be taken, right? Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, and we just wait. We wait, we wait, we wait, we wait, we wait. And we wait, we wait, we wait, we wait, we wait, we wait, we wait. Oh, sold everything. Oh, we got it. Here we are. Now we wait. Excuse me. Just sitting here to wait. Just waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. Waiting's the fun part, you know? Okay. Okay. All right, so we're going to have to test it again, and I'm going to actually increase. We're going to work on testing out the placement of a building. So we got to put a house down anyway. What the? Okay, that didn't help. Where the hell did the camera take me that time? Okay. All right. So try that again. Okay. Uh, I know I can't place any buildings, but I'm going to generate revenue. Let's see what we got. And how long have I been streaming? Because I'm getting tired. Because I've been working on this pretty much all morning. After my kids went to camp, and it's already around like almost 2 o'clock. So I've been at this since about 9:45, 10 o'clock. Ah, I don't have the button at. Keyboard in the way. Ah, hello. Okay, I don't speak Russian.
That's good, bro.
Oh, just coding, or designing anyway. The coding the computer does. Ha!
Right?
Sure as heck is easier than the days when I was working on the code and banging it out, and
Yeah, I don't
it's
even
much faster.
those guys are crazy, man.
What guys
When
are
they had to do
crazy?
it, when they had to type out the code
Yeah, well, I
letter
know
by
several
letter.
languages. It's not like I don't know my languages. I mean, the only difference is, you know, uh, this is faster.
Yeah. Yeah, it probably helps to have a degree in coding and stuff.
Well, I didn't even have a degree in coding when I started. I mean, I started developing code when I was, oh man, like 15, 16. The first language I learned, besides HTML, was Perl, and I learned Perl because I wanted an interactive website, and the way to make an interactive website was to use a database and a programming language, and the programming language at the time to really develop for web dev was Perl. And
Yeah.
he used something called the Common Gateway Interface, the CGI. CGI also stands for computer generated images, but in development it was called the Common Gateway Interface, and so you had to use the CGI written in Perl to create your scripts, which
Hmm.
which I was not a huge fan of, but did it anyway. And then I learned C and C++, and followed by PHP and database, and basic database design, and how to utilize a database. Um, so and then from there I learned Ruby, and Ruby on Rails, JavaScript, CSS. Um, going into oh man alive. And now I'm learning Python, and there's and obviously Lua and Dart, and you know just it just keeps growing the number of languages I know.
Hmm.
But yeah, the syntax are pretty much the same. I mean, for instance, I can open up a program written in Fortran, and I can tell you what the program's doing inside Fortran. And I can translate the Fortran language and convert it into Python, or into Perl, or into PHP, or into C or C++. I actually did that for my last course. I had to convert a code written in Fortran and convert it to Python.
Wow.
Yeah, that wasn't that hard. The course took me under a week.
Right.
The hardest part of the course was reading the material.
Hmm.
But yeah, so as I said, the hardest part of that whole experience, of that whole course was was reading the material, and that's where I learned a little more in depth about what I'm doing versus what I've been doing in the past.
Right.
Because I didn't have the formal computer science education. Even my undergrad, we only learned the basics of programming. What's a variable, what's this, what's that. I mean, for me it was easy, but people with a degree in IT, they're not software developers. They're systems integrators.
Hmm.
A person with a BS in IT knows how to take current and emerging technologies and makes it work for the business.
Yeah, that
Okay,
makes sense.
and that's what my undergrad's in. My grad had my master's, my master's in IT management. Well, that furthered along my BS in IT, right? So I became even more of a systems integrator. Learned even more about current emerging technologies and how to define them and how to and how to lead organizations into applying current emerging technologies. So
Yeah.
so so that also means I'm able to take what IT states and translate it to the executives, and I'm able to take what the executives want and translate it to IT.
Right.
There's excuse me. And that's my specializations in. It's IT management is essentially a business degree. It's not really a tech degree.
Hmm.
Now the master's I'm going for now, obviously that's a tech degree. It's turning me into a computer scientist.
Yeah.
And Bob's on, or Mr. Bad Decisions is on now.
Is he? I'll go over there and check it out.
Yeah, so and that's probably my indication to get off and oh, never mind, we have somebody named XMD Zin 69 Morta in here. Hello, how are you doing, Zin 69 Morta?
До свидания. Спасибо, Пушкина. Привет.
Yeah, Morta, you. Yeah, we got a viewer in here who actually hooked me up with a couple of coins. His name's Morta.
Oh, really? Nice, man.
Yeah, I know Morta. Is this the same Morta I know? That's the question.
Maybe.
Ha, Morta, what's going on?
Not much. Not much.
Ah, yes, Morta's been man alive. Morta and I go back to Star Trek Online days, and the days when I was DJing with when we were DJing with oh, what
Oh,
the heck,
Space Radio.
Subspace Radio, right?
The voice of Star Trek Online.
Yes, exactly. That that that
But
that,
speaking
that goes
speaking of
back.
it, I'm helping uh a fellow person to uh uh build a Star Wars skeleton game.
Oh,
I mean server.
interesting. Yeah, I have somebody trying to get me to join them in playing a oh, what's it called? Um a game on I'm trying to remember what it's called. What is that game called? A D&D game based on Star Trek. They're trying to get me to be a DM or something. And I'm
Yeah,
like, not, I'm like, yeah, I'll think about it, because it sounds interesting. I just don't have the time.
right.
So, what's this Star Wars Galaxy game you're modding?
It's from an old. Basically, they release code and stuff for like a game called Star Wars Galaxies that Sony used to uh, partake. They had EverQuest and uh, one more, and EverQuest 2, and then they release DC Universe Online. Um,
And they had Star Wars Galaxies as well.
yes, and Star Wars Galaxies as well,
I remember
and
those days. Yes.
the platform was Sony Entertainment Online. And then, well, announcement was made that it was shut down because the Star Wars: The Old Republic was coming out and other things. So, long story short, people got the code and start hosting their own private public private servers and whatnot. And well, I offered, hey, I don't know much about coding, but I can, I can spot, the knots in it, and yeah, that doesn't seem right, and whatnot. And so the guy really values my talent for spotting the glitches, the bugs, and whatnot. So, and we're pretty rolling pretty fast. There's a few things that gotta test. So, and he's kind of teach me sort of is to me a little bit about coding, but just using command prompts and string commands for Galaxy. So it's like, okay, yeah, sure. Um, he's having a little bit of help from people that has, but not much. Um, but when he like one of his buddies gave him like a couple tools and discovered, oh, I can if there's really something that not right with the server, no, like if I can't find it, oh wait a minute, this this tool works well with AI, and said, yeah, I know, but if there's some, most people want to be paid and whatnot, and I just can't, afford it and what. So next best step is try to solve it yourself and can't solve it. Have little help with AI solving the problem. And for the most part, he's been solving his own problems, programming the game and implementing it by himself. And there's was few issues and whatnot they couldn't solve, and I tried to take a crack at it and look at it. I couldn't see anything, so what else to do but have the guy check it.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with using AI as long as you're, as long as you're putting the guardrails on it and ensuring it's not doing anything that is automated because it can end up, doing some serious damage.
Oh yes, definitely.
You know, I mean, I use AI. I don't know what name he's using in the chat. In the uh on TikTok he uses Gate 404. He's been creating a game with a, utilizing AI as well. AI isn't isn't something to be afraid of, something to be ashamed of using. It's just using it appropriately. You know.
Yeah.
I've been I've been developing software for years. AI has freed me up to do more important things than sit down and code all day.
Right.
So I mean, granted, I'm over here testing out, for instance, over here, I'm testing out gameplay mechanics, and while I'm testing out the gameplay mechanics, it's going to be it can be punching out more code or different code.
Yeah. Or just sitting in the channel and not saying anything, well, all night long.
All right. Click and hold is not the free cam I was thinking. Breaks the ability to move the All right. Anyway, Morta, you kind of like caught me as I was getting off because my buddy's streaming and I like to support his stream every so often. I'm getting ready to go and take a nap.
All right. Well, see you later.
You got. I'll be on. I'll be on later. I try and stream every day. With the kids not. With the kids not being here, I'll probably be on more often than not.
Okay.
All right. I'll see you on the flip side.
Yep.
And for everyone else, I'll see you on the flip side too.